Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Sorry I'm late. I had a few issues getting going. I apologize for that. Hey, what's up, Mark? Hey, sorry about being late, y'all. I am trying to work on and resolve some issues. My stream suddenly went crazy. I don't know what happened. We're going to complete our Boris guide QR. We are going to get our crap together today, and we are going to rock it out here. Um, so, hey, Bailey. All right. Hey, David. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I could not get going. Uh forgive me. Let me grab a cup of coffee. Let me get settled, and we have dialed in every hole the last 2 days, but I've had some issues live, and so today we're gonna do our best to be consistent, to pull correctly, and get as many drops as we can. The guide is solid. Boris's guides are always good. So for me, it's just really performance and consistency. So we're gonna work on turning that around today. Hey, Mark, glad you're here. Give me just a sec. Let me grab some coffee. Oh, our buddy wants to play a game right off the bat. So we're going to take a second while we're getting set up here. We're going to play my dear friend. This is my friend Thomas's son. Um, he has he has brain damage, and he loves Golf Clash. And as far as I'm concerned, he is a priority to me. So whenever he wants to play a game with me, I stop what I'm doing and play because it literally makes him the happiest little kid in the entire world. He tells his dad all the time that he got to play with me. And um, it makes my heart happy to play a little game with him. Um, there's a posted short on my channel where he absolutely dropped a banger from distance on me and kicked my butt. I didn't have time to set up a new picture, guys. I'm sorry. You're going to have to look at my ugly mug. Uh, honestly, no, I wouldn't feel bad for him. He is an extremely happy kid. He's playing the game he loves. He's enjoying life. I don't know that, and his dad, and his family love him very much. He watches our content all the time. So I don't know that I would necessarily feel bad for him. I think, obviously that's a challenge that he has in life, but, I don't know. I just love this little guy, and I love that he is out here exploring life and doing what he loves, and doing his best. So I don't know. You should check out that short if you get time. It's pretty cool. Sweet drop. I played with him last season in his dad's clan kickback, and so now they're in the C100. So he's a C100 player. Hey, Mike, thank you. Yesterday, after in between streams, I played with him for a couple hours. All right. So we played with our little buddy there for a minute, and I gotta go. We gotta get going on this guide. Get these chests out of the way here. He's not gonna understand that. He doesn't understand that I can't play all the time. It's so cute. So like he literally thinks that anytime I'm on, that I can play, and so he'll friend request me, um, over and over and over and over. All right, here we go. Back to the guide. All right, not now, buddy. I'm sorry. Got to do this. So the shot we've been taking and the shot we dialed in was Boris option 1, QB to the APOC thorn bag. I'm gonna give this shot a try again here. The challenge I had yesterday is that my pull angle was I was struggling to pull that 12 o'clock pull that I've been working on. I was ending up with slight 0-1, and even with the offset that I had dialed in, it was causing me to miss. So I'm gonna give this a shot here, see if I can get my life together, and then we'll go on from there. We're gonna try to not spend a ton of time in practice mode. So here we go. Now my notes for this hole are Boris drive as per guide, 12 o'clock pull, approach, 12 o'clock pull, offset ball guide, outside right edge of cup with the left side of the ball guide. That was getting me drops on day 1 of the QR, and that is what we dialed in. I felt really good about it. I still feel good about it. The problem being is just consistency. And that's because I'm still pretty new to this trying to pull as consistent as possible. So that's what we're on about. All right. I have got to after this hole clean the screen to my all right, so drive has been consistent at 375-ish. We're looking at your turn yards. And what we want to do is give this max top spin. So I'm going to do that. And then swap to, oh shit, I didn't pin my ball. Swap to that. So +4 pin yards. And what I was doing that was working for me was setting up the ball guide right there at the edge of the cup. +4. And is 4.4 rings. And then just center ball. This was getting me the drop, so looks like I'm missing a little left. I may not have had the ball guide to the right edge all the way. So that came in a little hot because we're not set up square short. So just 1 second. Let me pause and play a game with him. All right. All right, welcome everybody. Sorry about getting started late. Sorry about not having a new picture of Gracie up. Sorry about everything taking so dang long lately. Got a lot going on in my life. And so yeah. Just had a busy morning. Honestly, I still haven't even I haven't played a single game of Golf Clash this morning or nothing. Probably after stream last night, I probably played 2 hours trying to freaking interesting. Probably paid 2 hours trying to practice pulling straight and all that good stuff. Because I got to put in a lot of effort to try to learn new things. It just doesn't come naturally to me. Hey, Bart, thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Glad you're here. Not everything. A lot of things in this game are hard for me to get down at first because it doesn't just kind of happen for me like it does some people. So I put a couple hours into practicing last night my pull angle, and trying to hit perfect with non-precision. So I think hopefully we'll start to see some results with that. I'm sorry. I gotta let him win. All right, we're back. Ah, no. All right. Let me get through this. Let me get through this game with him, and we will move on. All right. All right. Back to our dial-in here. Sorry about it. I'm not sorry about it, guys. I'm gonna quit apologizing for that. That little kid's entire day is made when he gets to play me on live. So I'm not gonna apologize for that anymore. I need to stop. For me, it's important. Hey, Gianni, welcome. Glad you're here. So I'm gonna stop apologizing. That's just what's gonna happen when he's on, from time to time. So, I think we're good to go on hole one. I think the dial-in was accurate. I think the only thing I really need to do here is make sure that I'm pulling a good 12 o'clock pull on approach. I mean, I got the drop before it was fine. So, that's what we're gonna do. All right, here we go. Live attempts here. Oops, not swap ball, swap club. All right, little buddy, I'm sorry. All right. So we should be, yeah, 376. So we'll go in. We're at +4 yardage. God dang it. All right. And then we're setting up the ball guide. 1 square short and right of the hole. Just like that. And we're at +4, which with 8-3 would be shit, hurry up. God dang it. I have no idea if this is dropping now. Too much crap going on. Nope, we're missing right. God dang it. Too much crap happening right now. That is so stupid. I'm not ready. I'm not set up. I did not get going. Fucking, hey, let me breathe a second. Jesus Christ. God dang it. I shouldn't have went live. All right, well, I guess we're starting this shit show off appropriately. All right, so let's move on. Buddy, please stop. I love you. I can't play right now. All right, so P8, side spin 5, win 10 plus. P8 is shaky. So we need this ball here. We'll use that. All right. So here's the shot. We're set up. We ran through this yesterday. This is a really good setup by Tom. Watch the pullback on the drive. Approach, offset, right side of ball guide to left side of pin was what I needed yesterday to drop it. So we're I'm not going to take a practice. I'm just going to go. I'm like super frustrated right now. The setup, top white pin check, and then we want to line up with the right side of the long sign and the inner ring to the fringe rough line. We then spin the ball guide. Like I said, left side, right side of ball guide to the left side of pin. So we're going to be a little bit under the pin. We did drop this center cup twice in a row with that offset. So I feel really good about it. We're going to go. My rewards. My weekly or monthly thing. I don't unlock them usually. I usually save them until I need them. All right. So Let me slow it down a sec. Let me make sure I got my bag right. Let me make sure I got my balls right. Okay. Here we go. Gonna go live here. This is a really was a really consistent drive, and the only thing that was only thing really on the drive was that making sure you get the pullback correct. So anyway, sorry about that first hole. I totally was not prepared, obviously. Thought I'm just still getting going. I need to all right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not now, buddy. I love you so much. I wish I had more time right this second. All right, and then pull back. See, I almost forgot it. Plus 16 and 7.6 is going to be a 0.9 pullback. So there, and then all the OP, and we hit a great left. I think that's okay. Can't remember. Oh, just barely. All right, we're looking for 465. We're short, so we're going to be on the higher end of the pin check range, or the top white. We're at plus 8. So we want to line up right here, like that. And then we want to spin the ball guide right before it goes long. So right there. Like that. Plus 8 to the chart is 6.5. Nice, easy adjustment. So I just want to straighten out my pull angle. Give it 6.5. And then center ball and hit perfect. So there we go. That should drop center cup with our tweak. And boom. That's what we did yesterday. We dialed in that hole too really freaking well. So really nice job. Really nice job dialing in that hole. Finding out that we needed to offset based on our new 12 o'clock pull angle that we're trying to be consistent with. All right, that feels good. There we go. We got a shot in. We got one. We got a drop. All right. Yes. Let's see. Bailey is here. Mike is here. All right. Yay, we got the drop, guys. Sorry for the rough start today. Okay, so hole 3. We are going to need a topspin boost 8. Side spin 1. So I think I just got this ball in Prism last night. Can't remember. Yeah, I did. All right, so we need this ball here. But first we need a P6 to set up with. This shot by Tom here on hole 3 is really straightforward. The key to this shot I have written down is the drive is as per guide. A single great left was okay. On approach, making sure the second and third bounce are outside of the fringe. And then perfect or a slight great right was okay on approach. We will be doing a EB pin check, giving it 4 top spin boost, 1 right, setting up so that second and third bounce are off the fringe and ball guide through the hole, and then adjusting based on pin check. For every plus yard we are short or or we are over, we will subtract or add 0.1 to the adjustment to get that center cup drop. No need to practice this hole. We got this pretty on lock. So here we go. QB to APOC EB. Max extension P6, QB blue right side to the rough fairway. 4.5, 4.4, swap to the APOC and the EB. Give it all a boost, half a right. Adjust, push up in plus yards after adjustment if we need to, and then give it all the max OP, all the right curl, and try our best to hit perfect. Let me just make sure I got my bags packed, and here we go on that. So we want blue to the rough there. Swap. Swap there and half a right. And then we want to adjust and push up as needed. But we want to make sure we're keeping our pull consistent. 7, 6. And then plus 11 has no push up. All the OP, all the right. Slight great left was okay last time. Single great left was okay. You kind of land in the middle of the fairway, so it's not really a big issue. You still end up roughly in the same spot. We might be a little short of the check. We are. So EB is, it looks like we are 2 rings shy. So we'll play with the elongated ball guide there. And then 7, 9 plus 5 is 5. So we'll play a 5.2 adjustment here. Pretty nice wind for this adjustment. So even if we are just a touch over adjusted, we'll still be okay. Damn it. Now that's a double great right. I don't know if that'll be okay. Holy crap. Oh, snuck it in on the right side. Thank goodness. All right. Hey, Jackie. Welcome. Glad you're here. Can't believe I snuck that in on the right with a double great right. Wow. That's a mistake. Okay. So here we go with the next shot is we're taking a look at Ankit's hole-in-one shot on hole 4. So the biggest concern with this shot is controlling the wind speed. We want the wind to be between 7.8 and 8.6. And so we want to have a wind 9 and a wind 10 pinned just in case. So what I realized yesterday is that we could start with a wind 9 and swap to a wind 10 if we needed. The problem I'm going to have is I want to make sure I get the spin set accurately so I can get everything assessed really quick. Alright, yeah, we'll play with that as a wind 10 if needed. We can start with this P6 to set spins. So, oh shit, no we can't. It's a P7 no move target. Ah, shit. We'll just set spins manually. It's only 3 left. All right, so here's what we want to do. We want to start off with our P7 no move target. We want to give it 4 top, 3 left. Then we want to assess the wind angle for curl. My notes on this hole were add 0.1 click of curl in all wind angles. And then try to give it that nice 12 o'clock pull. And max OP with the curl to the tip of the triangle. And then hit perfect. Hey, thanks, James. Welcome. So we need to pull back in plus yards after adjustment or push up if we're in plus 5. So that's kind of where we're at. So we're going to start with the wind 9 and see where the wind's at and then swap to the wind 10 if needed. For the wind, controlling the wind. So, just because I'm like so freaking not with it right now, I am going to take a practice on this hole. It's not because the setup's hard. It's because I literally am waking up and I am afraid I'm going to miss perfect. So, I need to wake up, get my crap together. All right. I'd love to drop this par 4 hole in one here. It'd be nice. All right, so we're at 8 wind, which is fine. We want to give it 3 and 4 here. And then we want to assess our wind angle. Let's see, let's straighten out the pull a little bit. We are in yellow. So we are 8-0 on the adjustment, and plus 2 is a 0.2 pushback. And then we are in yellow. So that is base curl plus 2 with my 1. And let's see where that gets us. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got a real shot at dropping this. Okay. All right. That felt pretty good. Give me just 1 second, guys. All right. All right, so that guy, that hole is pretty dialed in from Anket. I've missed right and I've missed just left. There's a sweet spot somewhere that I'm missing. I don't know what it is. Except for I've noticed that if I add too much curl, I'm gonna miss left. If I haven't been able to find the real sweet spot with the curl. And I don't, I'm trying to pull straight 12 o'clock, so I don't know how to dial that in. But we're going to go ahead and get after it live here. And see. Hey, Nate, thank you. Appreciate the good luck. We're on hole 4. Started off a little rough on hole 1. Was rushing, didn't have my balls pinned, etc. So we are going to straighten it up here. So 8-8 is too high. So we're swapping to the wind 10. We want to go 4 and 3. All right, so that puts us at right there, and that is blue angle roughly. We need to adjust 8 rings. And +3 is a 0.1 pushback. So very slight. And then we need to give it base curl +1 do. And let's see if we can get this here. Would love, hey Jackie. Would love to get a drop here on this par 4 hole in one from him. Oh my God. Man, I cannot get this down. Oh, I've seen so many people drop it. I want to drop it too. All right. Not today. All right. Hole 5. Here we go. All right. We're going to have to take a second here and play our little buddy if he comes back. Because he deserves to have some time, you know, and he doesn't understand that I'm. He doesn't understand. Oh, he canceled the challenge. Get back here. He doesn't understand that I am streaming, so. It's okay. We don't mind playing our little friend. Yesterday, Thomas said after Thomas came home from work that the first thing he was telling his dad was how he beat me yesterday, and he was so happy and excited, and it just makes my day. I love it. I love the fact that I get to take the time to spend with him, and make him feel good, and enjoy the game that he loves. Because Thomas says he loves Golf Clash so much, and that he watches videos of it all the time, stuff like that. So, we're just gonna play him one quick game there. All right. Oh, he forfeited. That's weird. All right. He never forfeits usually. All right, let's look at hole 5. So, this is another hole that we had dialed in pretty well. My notes on hole 5 are, as per guide, perfect is needed on drive, and approach, oh, okay, buddy, come on. The approach needs 12 o'clock pull. I dropped this quite a few times. It really, the pull has got to be 12 o'clock for me on that approach, but it is a center cup drop if I can pull it correctly. The drive is a little bit shaky needle with a P8, but you can go P10 for stability, no problem. So, and it's played with the Falcon. So you're set up at P2 max extension, inner ring by the on the right side by the rough fairway, giving it 7 top and 2 left with the old Quasar there. And then swap into a P8 plus, side spin 4 plus, win 10. I played this with a P8. It is a bit shaky. I do have a P8 with high precision. That's not too bad. Today I think I'm going to go with the win 10, P10, side spin 4, just to make sure that we get perfect and don't have any issues that are self-created. All right. Hey, Nate. Good to see you. Thank you for the good luck. All right, he can drop this. I know he can. He's done it before. He's actually pretty good with that little. If he can hit perfect, he's actually pretty good with that little firefly. Oh, a little slight grate. I don't think that'll fall, buddy. All right. Back to the guide. Here we go. Welcome everybody that's here. Glad you're here. Welcome to the Boris dial-in. We are on hole 5. We're not doing too horrible so far. Little hiccup on hole 1, but that happens. Wind resistance. So I'm gonna look for side spin 4 with a decent precision. I'm gonna use let me see. Not now, buddy. Sorry. I'm gonna use this ball. Okay, so I need to set up my bag with the Falcon, and so on this shot, got to hit perfect on the drive no matter what, or you're gonna clip the rough and it's game over. On the approach, your check is going to be landing position with the top of the blue at the fringe fairway on that island, ball guide in the middle of the sand traps. You're going to spin the ball guide 1 square short, and you are going to then have a 12 o'clock pull, no tweaks, and hit perfect. If his note here is if you hit a great right and it goes into the rough, off-roader pin check +8, P10 at 73% slider, minus 25%. So I'm going to set that up just in case I do hit a great right. Not that I ever really hit great rights, you know what I mean? Hey, Dumas, welcome. Glad you're here. I mean, I'm not really known for ever hitting a great right, but you never know. All right, so pretty straightforward shot. Realistically, the only issue we face with this shot is, excuse me, making sure we have that 12 o'clock pull and then hitting perfect on the drive. It's dropped center cup every time that we've had the correct pull. We did miss live yesterday because we had an 0-1 flick, and it really put a damper on our QR. So we quit after this hole and decided to try today. All right, there we go. And 7-8 right there. And max OP, max left curl. We managed to get perfect. We're looking for 405 on the drive yards. That should be pretty close to it. All right, yep, 405. Perfect. So setup is right back here. Want to be right there in the middle. And then we want to spin that ball guide 1 square short, center cup, and then we want enough time to really focus on this pole angle here. (7-9) at +7 is 9-1. And center ball, no tweaks. And hopefully I got that pull angle correct this time. It should be a center cup drop. We'll have a look. And boomsies. There we go. There we go. I did put in the work. I told y'all. All right, not right now, buddy. We got to keep going. I will play with you in a little bit. All right. So, hole 6. I have a personal tweak on this hole of swapping to the extra mile with the Pioneer perk. And the reason being is that it slows that needle all the way down and makes it easier to hit perfect. What we will be doing is we will be giving it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the QB at max extension P8, left side of the white to the rough fairway. We're going to give it all swap to the APOC and the Win 10 ball. We'll adjust and push up with the APOC. Then we'll swap to the Endbringer, give it all the top spin boost and 2 left spin, and then hit perfect. And the only issue with this plan of mine that can really happen is hitting a great right with the all right, one game. Hitting a great right with that what's it called? Extra mile is pretty brutal. So we're gonna really have to focus on hitting perfect there. If you hit a great right, you're gonna end up in the shit. And we don't want to do that. So my little buddy there. Look at him. He's got a couple little rookie banners there. He's doing such a good job. I'm so proud of him. I think last season he put up almost 1,000 CP. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, he's really learning and having fun. All right. Let me see here. Oops. No. There. All right. So, there you go. 10, 20, and 6. And we'll give it like that. And then all right. I hope everyone's having a good day today. Everyone doing okay? You guys having a good time? Dumas is driving, so I can't chat. No big deal. Glad to see you, sir. Be safe on the road today. Watch out for the crazies. All right. All right. Let's see. Can we get it to the green? Yeah, I reckon. Watch me accidentally drop this on him. Nope. I just got called a cheater on Facebook today again for using guides to play my Quick 9. That's always fun. These guys kill me. You know, I don't get it. Alright, I just don't get it. Here we go. Alright, so shot again, set up. QB left side of the white at max stretch to the rough fairway. Swapping to APOC, swapping to our boost ball, adjusting, pushing up with the APOC, swapping to the extra mile, legendary perk, and then setting the spins and hitting perfect. So that's what we're after. The Endbringer will play negative 55 at P8 max max boost, right? Okay, so we got that. All right, let's go. This hole didn't really need a lot of dialing in, especially with my little tweak here. It's not really difficult. Like I say, you gotta hit perfect. So other than that, easy peasy. Off we go. All right. So we're swapping to APOC. Swapping to our boost ball. We are going to make sure we get a nice center pull here, like we're working on. 8-5 is the adjustment. Plus 18, 8-5 wind. We need to push up 0.3 right there. And then swapping to that, giving it all the boost and 2 left spin. And a nice, pretty slow needle. And hitting perfect. So perfect when it matters, baby. Oh yeah. Yes, someone was trying to make a joke. I guess it was a joke, but I didn't take offense to it, and they called me Ice. I don't know if you guys know who that is. I didn't know who that was until after the conversation, but apparently he's a guy that was caught ghost cheating. So using somebody else to play his rounds while he was live on stream. And I took a lot of offense to that and actually terminated my relationship with that person. Because here's the thing. I value my integrity, and I try really hard to show on this channel my growth and what I'm working on, and physically play this game at my level of ability while I'm trying to get better. I show every miss. I show every bad round. I don't delete my videos even if they're garbage, because I want people to see that this game takes work and progress happens, but it's not always linear. You know, I mean, there's times where I'm like, yeah, I got this, and I shoot pretty freaking lights out. And then there's times where we have, like last weekend, where my entire weekend round fell apart on one account. You know, and that's part of me learning and growing as a player, you know? So when somebody made that comment, I didn't think it was funny at all, and I hope they can you know, I wish them the best, but like don't ever talk to me again if that's what if you think that's funny. I don't at all. And the way it was presented wasn't really in a joke in a way that appeared to be joking to me. So yeah. Yeah, lots of people got opinions. All I can say is, guys, I work very hard to improve my game. I spend a lot of time dialing in these guides, a lot of tokens, a lot of balls. I live stream 3 times a day, sometimes 8 hours a day. And you know, I just am being me here and trying my best to be the best I can be, and with all the flaws and all that. So the Apache out of my bag. What bag? I don't have the Apache in my bag. Hey, Jerry, glad to see you, sir. Thanks for the good luck. All right, we are on hole 7. My notes for hole 7 are offset the ball guide, right side of the ball guide to the left side of the pin. That got us the center cup drop. I am going to take a practice at this just because I'm still waking up. So far, we're looking pretty good. We are... we've only missed one, hole 1, and that was just getting going snafu. So we're going to keep it rolling here, try to get the rest of these drops. Yeah, I appreciate you all supporting the channel. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. You make my days better. That's my wifey on the left side of the screen there. For those that don't know, I love her to death. She's my best friend. That's me on the right side of the screen. That's my pupper dog, Gracie. And this quote I really, really love. If you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. And I really like that. And obviously, my mama raised a complainer, not a quitter. I'll get it done, but you're going to hear about it. My favorite quote, no matter what clan I'm in, what push is going on, is that, fine, I'll do it, but just FYI, I'm going to complain the entire time. All right. So that's me pretty much in a nutshell. All right. So this is going to be a APOC Tsunami Waypoint perk play. So what we're doing is setting up P8 max rest, left side of red to the rough fairway. We're going to give it max topspin to left. And then we are going to give it about 0.4 ball of curl and max OP. On the approach, we are going to be lining up. We're going to do a pin check, and then we're going to be lining up on the edge of the rough on the in line in the middle of the dark green column, third from the right of the green. And then we're going to set spins 1.5 squares through the hole, and we're going to use my offset of the right side of the ball guide to the left side of the pin. And so I want to give that a look and make sure my notes are accurate, and then we will go live with it. Oh, there was? Oh, that's weird. What? Oh, it's because I was my last bag. That's my junk bag. That's why. That's my junk bag for shots like that, where I'm just using like that extra mile driver or something like that. All right. Thank you for bringing that up. Appreciate that. 1, 2, and then we want a nice straight pull if we can there. Going to be working on that for a while, so till we get it down. Thanks to Mr. Bart for giving us that advice. It's really helping so far. So I appreciate Bart a lot. I appreciate all of the senior, all of the high quality, high talent players that have offered me advice, or that have taught, and helped. I really do. So we are at +9. We are lining up right here on the last pixel of rough. And then I want to spin the ball guide for my offset right here. So right there. And then we are, wait a minute. Oh no, shit. Other side. There. 7, 3, +9, 6. Shit. All right, we're gonna have to time out. Right side of ball guide, left side of pin, not the other way. All right, so we are at +9. Want to get in our landing spot here. And then we just want to spin that ball guide 1.5 squares through, just like that for my pull. And then we are at, want to straighten out the pull angle a bit here. Make sure we got a good one. 1, 2, 3. No. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 8, 5, 7, 3. So there we go. And then we just want center ball, and we want to hit perfect there. And there we go. And that should get us a center cup drop. It did yesterday. Oh, we just missed left. Okay. Well, we're going to have a look at that pull angle. And have a look-see at our... have a look-see at what happened there. I don't think I offset too much, but you never know. So let's just take a look at it really quick. I felt really strongly about this dial-in when I dialed it in because of the offset giving me the center cup drops. So, is that my putt? No, okay. So I want to check. What I'm going to be checking here is I'm going to be checking my offset placement, and I'm going to be checking the wind angle that I pulled. Since I'm still learning now, that is that might have been a click too much left. Let's see here. That pull angle looks pretty good. I think I just offset a little bit too much. So we're gonna work on that. All right. Glad I took a practice. Gonna take another one. And then we'll hopefully be able to go live there. Shit. A lot going on today. All right, we got the QR for the legacy today. We will be taking a look at the only guide that I see available that I have will be old guide from Tommy that's not updated. So that's what we'll be looking at for QR. Oh, you know what, Jerry? Did I line up wrong? Yes, I did. I think we decided the other side of the hole, didn't we, Jerry? I think we talked about this yesterday. I think I did set up on the wrong side. That's why I missed. I think I was supposed to set up like I had it originally. I may have just wrote the dang note wrong. All right, let's try it again. And let's change our offset. I remember this. Now that you mentioned that, I totally remember this missing left. And we set up on the right side. So, yeah. Thank you for the reminder, Jerry. I appreciate you. That is what we did last time, now that I'm thinking about it. I think I accidentally wrote the note backwards, which is very, very possible. All right, all the top and 2 left. And a nice straight pull here. All right. And there we go. And we'll give it that. All right. Thank you for the reminder, Mr. Jerry. I would have been confused for a minute because I just had this conversation with Bart last night and did this whole miss right or left. That's so funny. All right. Here we are with our pin check. We are at +8. We are lining up right there. And I was initially correct that we lined up like that. 7-4 at +8 is, oh shit, got to get on the approach screen. Is 6-2. We just want to make sure we got a nice center pull there. And then 6-2 adjustment and center ball. And I hit it great. Lord of the dance. One of these days. All right, we're just gonna go live with it. I'm done hitting greats already. All right, we're not doing that anymore. Stop it off. Okay. Here we go. I still am learning to trust my dial in, and I am still learning not to let the countdown clock increase my nerves. That's a big problem for me because it makes me anxious when it starts getting down to 0 every effing time. So let's go get this. Let's just go get it. We know what we're doing. Eventually you have to trust yourself. All right, here we go. Learning to trust my adjustments and my dial in. Okay, not right now, buddy. You're killing me today. I love you though. He just so excited to play, and I will play with him again here in a second, but I really got to get this hole down. All right, we're looking for 412 on the drive yards if we can get it. There we go. Yeah, that would have been in with a perfect. I agree with you, Jerry. I believe that's exactly how I set it up in the dial in on day one. I believe that. Now, all right, we are at +8, and we are going to set up right in our spot, and we are going to spin the ball right there. And then let's get our pole straightened out. (7-3) at +8 is 6-1. So there. And we just need to go ahead and get perfect here. There we are. That should be a center cup drop on this hole if I remember correctly. Oh my God, what the hell? All right, let's go back and review the let's go back and review the pull angle. I guarantee you it is a pull angle issue. God, this is so difficult to do. Man, it's hard. All right, so let's go back and look at why we missed. Hey, Carrie, nice to see you. Thank you for the good luck. So let's look. I guarantee you it's an inconsistent pull angle, and it is so hard to learn a new skill and get it correct every single time. And God dang it, man. There's no way I missed that far right without having a bad pull angle. So let's look. Yeah, look at that. I got 01. I got 01 flick on my pull angle. I mean, that's simple. I swear to God, it looked straight in the moment. God damn it. All right. Hole 8. So this is the rock to the APOC and Tsunami with the waypoint perk. Our notes on this are drive as per guide. On the approach, offset the left side of the ball guide to the right side of pin to compensate for our stuff. So we are... God damn it. We are still learning. All right. So we're going to start with the rock. Max stretch P4, white to the on the left-hand side to the rough fairway. We're going to swap to the APOC, give it max top spin to right. We're then going to give it just straight max OP, no curl. We're looking for 392. To your eyes, looked like a 59 flick. Maybe, yeah, it was either 59 or 01. It looked like 01 to me, but I honestly, guys, I don't know sometimes. I think I'm doing the right thing, and then it just doesn't work. So it's just, I got to keep practicing and working at it. And then, you know what? I have days like Monday where I dial in Tommy's guide and shoot a perfect -22. So, I don't know. I'm still learning. All right. So, the approach is pretty simple. Pin check with the Tsunami. We're going to be lined up in the middle of the rough, in our ball guide bullseye in the middle of the third dark green column from right. We are going to spin the ball guide So the left side of the ball guide is to the right side of the pin. We're going to pull 12 o'clock. No tweaks on this. He says having OP on might miss left due to landing too high on the rough. So it needs to be center ball. This is a pretty straightforward shot. Nothing to really worry about. We have dialed it in a bunch, and I feel good about it. So we're just going to go with it. Oh, nice, Jerry. Yeah, I know it wasn't the same as practice. Like I say, guys, I'm trying to be consistent. I really am. Yeah, I don't know. I just got to keep working at it. All right. That's my little buddy there. After this hole, I'm going to stop and play a game with him. All right. Let's see. All the top and to right spin. Swapping to that P8 there. And then nice straight pull, hopefully. That's 59. That's 59. That looks right to me. 8-1. And just max OP and hitting perfect. So we're looking for 392 on the drive yards here. Hopefully we can reach that. And we will see. All right, pin check. Bullseye center of the rough on that third column. That's where we're going. Pin check is +9. All right, so we want to be right here. And we want to spin the ball guide right there. And we are at 8-3. Eight three at +9 is 6 ring adjustment. All right. And then there we go, center cup. So as you can see right there, my offset was correct that I dialed in. Center cup drop. And when I pulled correctly, my adjustments work. Shocker, I know. So it's like, that's the challenge, is that, these misses are not bad dial-ins. They are literally just they're not bad dial-ins, they're literally just user error. And it's so challenging. And it's kind of, hard and frustrating. Because it's like, gosh, dang it, Yeah, I hear that, Jerry. So what I'm doing, obviously, you guys see, is I use one account to dial in Tommy's guide, one account to dial in Boris's guide, so I can showcase both guides. Oh, look at him using a Marlin. He usually only uses paid balls. White balls. So I use one account for Tommy guide, one account for Boris guide, so I can feature both guides. So it, so I don't really get the luxury of having a practice account per se, like that. So, all right, we are going to go here. We're going to move 2 rings there. And we are going to give it all this here. That's rough. Oh, we got it. Don't catch the speed roll. Basically what ends up happening, like this week, what happened this week is that I dialed in Boris Guide every day, but every day I had issues with my consistency on my pull angle, and so every day I ended up only dialing in practice most of the way. And the dial in is correct and the guide is tight. It really is just user error at this point, and getting consistent. And so, that's fine. I'll get there. Like last week on the Legacy, I spent 4.5 hours live on stream dialing in the final round, and then playing 2 accounts. It just, I'm not as good as some of these other folks. I'm doing the best I can. Oh yeah, thanks, Jerry. That's why I do it. I try to feature the main reason that I try to feature both guides is because I want everyone to see both, because I know not everyone can play both. Also I want to showcase the value of the guides, and what really all of their effort gives to the game and the community. And I really honestly, part of it is I am so sick of hearing the comment that using guides are cheating, or that guides are plug and play. I'm so tired of that old story. I mean, if guides were plug and play, I would shoot perfect every single time. But you guys see how much effort it takes me and how much time I put into dialing in these guides. So that's part of why I do it too. I want to help the community, but I also want people to understand about what the guides are and all that. The truth, the reality of the guides. All right. So he says on approach, have a win date pinned for this whole 9 send it. So let me grab a win date here. We got 40 of those. That's fine. All right. So here's what we're looking at. Hold on. There's a problem with my stream. All right. Are you guys experiencing buffering on the stream right now? Is the stream coming across okay? Yeah, I agree with you, Jerry and Bailey. Guides do help, but you have to execute live. You guys are witnessing that right now, where on 2 holes, I've had an issue executing live, and it cost me, even with my dial-in. All right, one second here, guys. We're having an issue with my feed, I think. Are you guys seeing the stream okay? Oh, you're fine now? All right. Well, let's get after hole 9. So this is a Send It by NK. It's been pretty good. I like it. We're going to take a P8. We're going to go max stretch P8, the left side of the white ring to the wall of the ruin on the left. We are going to assess the wind angle. Well, first we're going to swap to our P10, side spin 4, top spin boost 10, wind 0. We're going to assess the wind angle and shift right or left as needed. And then we are going to adjust for anything over 16 miles an hour and pull back according to wind angle. We are then going to do our best to hit perfect. EB will play wind 8 ball. And so what's our wind 8 ball? I forgot what I grabbed. What did I grab? P9. So we'll play P7 minus 35. Wait, it's 2 steps below, right? So, well, that is 2 steps. So P7 minus 35 max topspin. The rough iron will play negative 35 with regular max topspin, no boost, wind 8 preferred. This shot is good. I like it. I think it's a good shot. It's been pretty consistent. The big deal is going to obviously be hitting perfect with that wind 0 shaky needle P10 here. All right. I'm not going to practice this. Send it. It's a send it. It doesn't need practice. And we're going to get after it here. So max stretch, left of the white to the building wall of the ruin. Swapping balls, giving it all the top 2 left. All right, here we go. So max stretch, want white to be right there. We want to swap and give it our spins while we're here. And then we really want to assess our wind angle as appropriately as we can. Looks like we are in blue, no shift, with a 0.4 pullback. We need to pull back 1 ring, or just 1 ring. And then we need to pull back 0.4, according to the table. And then we need to give it all the OP and all this curl. And we got a minor great left. I think we'll be okay. We should be. And let's have a look here. Up and get through it. And no. So in the rough. All right, we need to swap balls. And max top spin here. And then I believe it's I believe it's 10% is the adjustment. So right there and right there. And then we just need to hit perfect here. And there we go. That should still save for the albatross. And it does. All right. So that, you guys, is Boris's guide. We did have to save it on the Senate there a little bit, but negative 20 for the QR. Not bad. Not really where I wanted to be. The misses on hole 1 and the miss on hole 7 really just cost us the perfect round. But those are pull angle issues. We looked at them. It's exactly what's the problem. So that's a consistency thing. The dial-in was good. We did a good job. We are changing the focus of dial-ins to focusing on a straight repetitive pull angle and adjusting based, as you can see, on offsets or things like that, as we're trying to gain new skills here. So if you guys appreciate the content and you enjoy the channel, please consider donating. It helps me stay and keep balls going, keep guides going, all that good stuff. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We'll be back with the Legacy dial-in here after a while. And then we'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern tonight to play our Q.